Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Amina and I hope that you are subscribed to my channel. If you are not, this is the time to subscribe. Yep, right now, go ahead and subscribe. It's free and it definitely helps me out a whole bunch. And if you are already a subscriber, hey, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about making passive income. So some examples of passive income are vending machines, laundromats, renting out a space that you know that you don't use very often. These are passive incomes and examples to me. So I've been talking to you guys on Mondays with Make This House a Home Mondays, and we've been doing a lot of different projects on that series. So definitely go check it out if you haven't seen it. But today I'm going to be talking to you guys about passive income. So just to give you a little bit of background knowledge on me, I just recently bought a house in the Baltimore area, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, fully finished basement. Whew, that was a little bit of a tongue twister. I don't know why, but it just was for me. And so I bought this home, and my goal was to always say I wanted a house that can help pay for itself. I don't want to be slaving away trying to pay for a house. No, I want the house to pay for itself. So with that being said, I made sure that I had something that had a 2-bedroom or more. Originally, I was going to get a duplex, but such is life, I got this single family home and I'm loving it. I will probably get a duplex in the future, but that's another story for another video. I had this idea that the house will help pay itself off. We all know that some mortgages can be 30 to 15 years. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, you definitely should, because I have a video up breaking down what a mortgage is and what goes into a mortgage. Like, everybody say, oh, your mortgage can be cheaper than your rent, which is true, but you should also know what your mortgage is broken down into, and I break it down in that video. So definitely follow me on Instagram at Amina TV so you can see that. And if you really like it, or if you don't want to go to Instagram, comment down below and tell me you want me to upload it on YouTube. I have no problem with doing that either. But let's get into this passive income. So I gave you examples of different ways you can make passive incomes, and the way that I'm making passive income is I'm going to rent out my guest room for short-term tenants. And so you might be thinking, short-term tenants, what's the difference between just like a regular tenant and a short-term tenant? Well, it's in the name. Short-term tenants for me is somebody who's going to be here for 1 month to maybe 3 to 6 to 9 months, not years. I don't want a whole year tenant. I don't want somebody who's going to be here regularly. So with that being said as well, you can also classify short-term tenants for like Airbnb stays, because you're staying there for a short amount of time. So I don't really want that short amount of time, because I don't want people coming in and out of my house. But I do want somebody who's going to be here for the least amount of time, a month, the most amount of time, 9 months. So with that being said, I looked and did some research. My mom gave me this great website to look into called Furnished Finds. And so Furnished Finds pairs you up with somebody in the medical field. And so before coronavirus, it was like, oh, this is great. You know, nurses, doctors, might find me a future bae, you know, as a doctor bae. Any of those things can happen. But then Corona hit. So Corona hit, and it was like, ooh, do I really want somebody who's working in the hospital to be coming to my house? And it took me a while. It took me like 4 months to really figure out if that's what I want, because the type of person that I want in my home is somebody who has a steady job, and I don't have to feel threatened or feel as though they're not going to pay me. So that's why I scratched out Craigslist, and I really didn't go more so for Airbnb, because Airbnb, you can get long-term tenants, but I've had some bad experiences with Airbnb in the past. That does not mean I won't use Airbnb. Just right now I want to use Furnished Finds. And so with Furnished Finds, it kind of took me back, because you have to pay money to be on the site, and with Airbnb you really don't have to do that. But I paid the amount, all in all, I think I paid like $200 to be on Furnished Finds, do a background check and everything. So there's $200, right? I'm going to tell you guys and break down my my investment and how I'm going to receive it back. So $200. So we have $200 to get onto the website, and then we have to make the room up, right? Well, first you have to make the room up. So the way I made my room up is I already had this bed, so I didn't have to pay for a bed, but I did have to get a bed frame. And so if you want to see that journey, that is also on my page as well. I'll have a little ID card to show you guys how I put this bed together, but that cost me about $100. And then the side tables that I have cost me about $10, and a pan and 2 spray bottles of paint that I already had. So at this point, with $200 in to get it on the site, $100 for the bed frame, and then the little side tables was like, I want to say maybe $15. So at this point, we're at $315. Along with, I had a desk that I had already had from my old apartment, and I just brought that to the room. The mirror that I already had, I just put a fresh paint on the desk, and a fresh coat of spray paint on the mirror. Really didn't cost me much, but for the heck of it, let's say it cost me $6. So now we're at $321, I believe. Hopefully, I'll put the math up somewhere here. And then I decided to buy a TV. The TV cost me about $150, and so now we're looking at the $500 range, $475 range of how much money I put into this house, or I put into this 1 bedroom to rent it out on Furnished Finds. So all in all, I want to say, let's just cap it off at $600. I paid about $600 to get this room together, make it from the bed linen to the towels to everything that goes into making a room. And so that's something I would have done anyway, because it's my guest room. When I don't have tenants, it will be open for like my mom or friends or family to come through and stay. So that's an investment that I did. And the phrase, scared money don't make no money. Well, I had scared money, but I am seeing the fruits of my labor. So I put all that money into it, and I'm on Furnished Finds. I'm finding people, reaching out to people. Some people are saying yes, some people aren't saying anything at all. And just the other day, I reached out to somebody, because on Furnished Finds, you have to do the searching. They just provide you a list of people looking for homes in your area, but you have to say, hey, I see you wanted somewhere to stay. I have this beautiful place, and you should come stay with me, blah, 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 blah. And these are all the amenities that I have, and I'm so close to this and that and that. You just have to kind of sell yourself, which is kind of nerve-wracking, but scared money don't make money. So I was like, I'll be damned if I don't put all this effort into making this room a good guest room. It's not a great guest room because I haven't really personalized it. I didn't personalize it because people are coming in and they're staying for a long period of time, so I'm gonna let them do their thing. I will probably put some art on the wall, but I didn't want to do too much. I kind of wanted to be like a blanket style, because it's not a hotel, but it's not your bedroom, so it's it kind of needs to be neutral-ish. But if I did have this just for my friends and family, there would be so much more into this room, like flowers and paintings and pictures and things of those natures. But for now, it's just kind of cut and dry. With that being said, let's get back to the point. Where was I? So I put the money in. I found somebody to rent out my room to on Furnished Find. It is a traveling nurse. And I know in the land of COVID-19, that's kind of scary and kind of I don't know, because you are in direct contact with COVID-19. So some people might not feel comfortable with that, and that is A-okay. Do what makes you feel comfortable. I am okay and I feel comfortable with it. I have told my friends and family that while this person is staying with me, they cannot come to visit, just because I would feel bad if somebody was to get sick from that. So I found the person, they paid me their money. I'm basically making my $600 plus back. I think I basically doubled my $600 investment, and that's just in 1 month. Along with, I was gonna make my guest bedroom fantastic anyway. So, you know, I'm just getting money back for making my guest bedroom fantastic. Along with, this is an ongoing thing. This person will be here for the next three months. So not only did I make my money back in the first month, I'll be making my money back 2 more months from now when they stay and they renew, they come back, or they stay those 2 months. So that's what I'm talking about as passive income. I'm not doing anything during those 3 months that the person stays with me. They get the room, they do what they're doing, they buy their own food, they wash their own clothes, they're doing everything. I'm just providing a space in my house that would have been empty if said person wasn't here. So think about a space that you can use for something. Now, it doesn't have to be furnished finds. You could do Airbnb, or you could do other things. Like renting out your room is not the only way to make passive income. Another way is vending machines. All you gotta do is stock it and people will buy it. Even in this day and age, people are still going to vending machines. When you walk through the airport, what do you see? Vending machines. They have come a long way from just chips, from just coins and dollars, where you can actually swipe your card or tap your card to pay for items in the vending machines. So if you have the money and the capital and the inkling to do so, I would say research some ways that you can maybe get you a vending machine and make that passive income. Another way you can do passive income is laundromats. People still need laundromats in this day and age, even though things are moving towards going more, let's say I have clothes and I don't have a laundromat near me, or I don't want to go to the laundromat. They're having services pick up your laundry, wash them, and bring them back to you. So you can also think of that, but that's a little more work in my opinion. Pros and cons. You gotta figure out what works best for you. Another way to do passive income, I'm drawing a blank, but if you made it this far and you know some ways to do passive income, please drop it in the comments below so we can all share, we can all get this money, we can all be in our bags. Drop down below some other ways to do passive income. I'm going to end this on a great note. I love you guys from the bottom to the top. I hope you are out there researching on how you can make some extra money. For me, I wanted to make sure that I could pay this mortgage off in a timely manner that I have in my mind. And for you, I hope you're thinking of ways that you can gain extra money. Maybe you don't want to pay anything off. Maybe you just want to gain extra income. Think of different ways you can do so, because this is the time. Obviously, jobs aren't guaranteed to anybody, but we knew that, but now we know it. So let's think of ways we can still build generational wealth and or not have to do very much to get that money. Until next time, until Monday for Make That House a Home Mondays, where I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my rental room. I'm gonna be giving you guys a tour of my room and what I did to really make it jazzy. So make sure you are subscribed and you hit that notification bell so you can see everything put together, because we have painted the door, we have put this bed together, we have put the side tables together. So now it's time to see it all together, fully put together, fully done, and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like completely done. There's 1 or 2 things that I need to do, but that can come along at a later time. Until next time, guys, like always, I love you from the bottom to the top, and I'll see you on Monday.